Hello everybody. Oh, welcome back to another video. Today I am playing Space Flight Simulator and I'm going to be trying to rebuild / remake the Apollo rocket. So, and I'm gonna do it kind of the way they did it. So we gotta do something like this. Alright, so I'm gonna now, yes, I am using part clipping and a mod, but the mod is only to make the rocket engines look cooler. I'll tell you the mod, it is mobile, it is Android and iOS supported, so you'll be able to get it. So, right now, I'm just building the return pod rocket thingy that they had, and I'm not going to make it too big, because I don't want to make it like crazy, but I'm gonna make it just big enough to work. Maybe a little bit too big. Alright. I feel like I could have just done that. Will it have more fuel? I'm just gonna do one of those. Oh no, what? Oh, because I clipped it. Okay. So, actually, I have to do it that way. Because, in between that and whatever, I would have stage heat shield. This heat shield is actually perfect. Let's go. Because in the last one, the other one I built, which I had the blueprint for that I'll put in, and this one, if it looks good, I'll put the blueprint in the description. But it had the side. Here, let me just show you. Oh wait. It had these, which ended up burning when I re-entered. So, but now I'm going to do the landing pod since I'm done with this mostly. Well, actually, oh wait, I can't put it up there. Alright, I am just one step away. Boom. Now I am done with this. So let me just make the lander really quick. Okay. Also, I am using the mod procedural parts. And I'm going to use it to make the lander real quick. So, just here. I will show you the rocket once I'm done with it. Here, let me just show you what this thing can do. So as you can see, I can kind of like do the, I can do angles smoothly. Hold on. I can just do the angle, which is a bit crazy. You can do X, Y position. You can do the size, which I changed to make it look more like this. And you can also do like height, width, or whatever. Liquid fuel, you can change it. You can change the liquid fuel amount. If you do engines, which I'm going to go to procedural engines, you can, this is a solid that you can change the height to have more fuel and the thrust. Now with any engine in the game, I don't know why this one looks different, but with any engine, instead of having an efficiency of 240 ISP, you can do it with 480, which is I think double. It is double. The thrust to 800. Now, I'm not going to modify any amount of thrust. I'm just going to make the thing smaller and bigger. And make the engine have... And with engines, you can also... Oh, wait. With engines, you can also make the flame size bigger. X and Y. But yeah, that's the cool parts of the procedural. Now, I'll get back to building. Alright. So... 6 wide. Staging. Oh wait, I forgot. Hold on. Boom. Oh, no. Oh wait, I know what I did. Hold on. So I did... Boom. Alright, so now... Alright, so this is what I did in my last one. With the engines, I put... Oh. Hold on. I don't like when it does this. Like that, and... like... that. And I had an ion engine in the middle. Now I did this. Boom. So I made the flame size on this one 4. And the flame size on this one, no, not Smith. I made the flame size on this one 7. I meant 6. So it looks cooler in space. Alright, but now, since I did that, I'm going to make the rest of the rocket. Okay, so now it's time for the rest of the rocket. So I'm going to do a 6 wide right here, and add some docking, which I did on the last one. Nope, not 8 wide, 6 wide. Boom. And then engines, this one. And then 8 wide. Boom. 3. I'm just gonna go to 10 wide. Ten wide, 1, 2, 3. And then boom. And then 12 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kaboom. Jet engine. Boom. Enough room for 4. Alright, so this is how it works. Watch and learn. So we have these that launch us, don't get us to orbit, but close. Then these get us the rest of the way and into orbit, and partly and into orbit and into the moon. this one, here, I don't know. Because this one would get us off the ground. This one would get us closer. This one would get us into orbit and into the moon. And then we would undock this, make this, oops, turn around and dock onto this. And then we would, and then I would use this engine right here, to push us into orbit with the moon. And then, which if I said right here with this one, I didn't mean to. This is to orbit and then to the moon. And then this one is to get us into orbit with the moon. And then I undock. This is the lander that I'm gonna put RCS thrusters and landing gear in a moment. And this stage, right here. Okay, this stage right here should. Dang it. Alright, well, I guess it's going in right there. That, I don't know. Alright. But, oh, wait. Hold on. Alright. No, I believe you can, once I'm finished, you can do this blueprint with, out needing the part clipping, because it'll just automatically clip the parts for you. But if you do, I don't know. So, if you do the blueprint and this isn't here, you don't see the ridges for the whatever. If you are able to get rid of this and you don't see the engine, and if all of this just doesn't exist, and then you need it. But if you don't, then yeah. Alright, so now I'm going to add the RCS and the landing gear. So let me just do that real quick, and I'll launch any moment. Alright, so now we have this, and I will do it any moment now. I just want to show you and myself something really quick. So if I just do basics, just do boom, bam, bop, bing, boom, bam. So I saw from a video a guy using the redstone thingies to separate, and I wanted to see that. So I'm going to see what it looks like. Not a very goofy rocket look, but it doesn't matter. Alright. So now we need to go into Redstone Atlas, engines. Oh, oops. so that looks cool. I like. Alright, but enough on this. Let's actually launch the rocket to go to the moon. And I hope this works. I've spent a lot of time building it. Wait, I almost forgot something. Do not forget your RCS thrusters on this rocket. On your command pod rocket. Very important. It's gonna waste too much fuel. I'll just have one. Or two. I'll have two. Alright, boom. It is time to go to the moon. Alright, well, I'll see you when I'm in orbit. I forgot to make things. Hold on. Alright, what I just realized is that the RCS thrusters are gonna burn up, but it doesn't matter. Alright, time to launch. In orbit we go. Okay, so somehow, it didn't go to plan in a good way, because I'm still this massive rocket, and I think this stage will get me into orbit. I didn't need all this. Holy cow. Already, wow. I'm still this massive thing. Alright, so that went to plan in not correct way. I don't know. Oh, I can just go. Oh, I went way too far. Alright, so I'm just gonna disconnect because I feel like I don't need that area right there. Alright, hold on. I have the cheat of no collision damage, and I'm gonna take that off because that's cheating. I forgot to add the landing legs. Yeah, I'm too far in. It doesn't matter. Every time I've tried doing this, I tried recording a video of this, and I did it myself without recording. Both times I was able to land successfully without the landing legs, so I don't think it matters all that much. Alright. Oh wait, that's perfect. Alright, no, I'll do it. Okay, I'm gonna get pretty close. Not too close and not too far. There. Alright. You know what it is time for, guys? It is time for separation. We are now officially this. Now let me, hold on. Oh, I did it. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, no, well. I want the engine to be off for now. Oh, whoa. Alright. I don't need LCS anymore. Alright. Now it is time. Oh. What even are you? Oh, you're this. Oh yeah, I just leave the things here to rot because I don't really need them and they don't count as debris since you can control them. So it's just there forever. I don't want to time warp to you. I'm gonna turn around. And now I hope this goes according to plan because I'm gonna use this engine to get into orbit. So let's do that. Alright. Now, you may think that I don't have enough fuel, as you can see on the bottom left, but trust me, I will. Oh, I got it. Alright, it is time to go down to the moon. Let me just move out the way so I don't crash into that one. It's time. Oh wait, I did it wrong. I wouldn't have crashed, but it's fine. It's a-okay, we all make mistakes. Hello. I'm trying my hardest to land somewhere that doesn't have a whole bunch of bumps since I don't have landing gear. Getting pretty slow. Their velocity is 100. And our velocity is 60. We should be landing around here, so I'm gonna try and go outside of the crater. Because the crater means we're going too slow. And try and go a bit to the left. I mean right. So I can go flatter land. Lunar surface. Almost there. Boom. Alright, now time to rendezvous back. So how I do this is I resistant because the rocket we want to be going to. So we are this. Want to be navigating to this. Tune. You know, I'm just gonna oh, no, I can't. Hold on. Just I'm gonna use my RCS to go down just a bit. Like right there. Oh. To turn around. I don't know what type of orbit this thing's getting me into. It does the weirdest stuff. Now I'm doing... Yeah, this game wants you to be so exact. Here, I'll get you back. Alright. I'm here with barely any fuel left. I'm going to try docking this one. I'm not getting enough fuel. Don't matter, liquid fuel. Boom. So now, in real life, they would be inside the pods now. So we're going to undock and navigate our way to the Earth. Okay. I accidentally docked. I docked without it trying to. Not meant to do that. Alright, but yeah, we'll have enough fuel to make it. Hopefully. Oh yeah, we definitely will. Also, the reason why I ran out of fuel, because I had to do so much when trying to rendezvous to the other rocket. It took too long. Alright. I'm gonna go low so it slows down enough. I know I'm going really low, but I want to go low. Alright. Okay, I want to say hello to the ground. So I'm going to make sure it is very, very low. Alright, inside the ground, yeah, it's enough. Alright. What in the world? Okay. It doesn't want to work with me or her, so I'm gonna have to hope that. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I pressed this. I just played it again and it's not. Wait, no. Cool. Alright, well, let's hope this goes to plan. Oh wait, it doesn't really matter. That's the only thing that matters. But the heat shield still worked. We are going really fast. Wait, the heat shield can burn up. No, it's not. Above 2,500 and 400 meters is happening. Wow. That was a really good mission. I wish I could make these where you can pull them higher. I think you can with the procedural mod. 3x speed. Kaboom! That is what we are talking about, baby. Alright, well. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be making more Space Flight Simulator videos, especially on mobile since I'm on summer camp. But yeah. So, I'll be making more of these videos, and probably more using more mobile mods that you can download. So, yeah. But that was a really cool Apollo thing. I will have both blueprints in the description of this video if you want to see them. So, I'll show you. So this is, hold on, the game likes to freeze. So this is the current rocket that I used in our mission, in the mission we just did. Let me share the blueprint. Alright. So this is this one. I'm gonna also save it. So I'm gonna put as Apollo 11. Alright, it's saved. Alright, now let me load a blueprint that's maybe Saturn V. Okay. So, Saturn V is the name of the rocket. Apollo 11 is the name of the mission, which is why I named this one Saturn V. Well, Saturn 5. It's actually Saturn 5. But this is the one that I used in the other video, and actually works a lot better than the other one, in my opinion. Yeah. So, I'll have both of blueprints. What's this one? No, it's just the same one, but without the whole thing. So, I'll have both blueprints in. I think this is the one that is, in one of the blueprints. I hope it's not, because it doesn't have, no, it's not, because the other one doesn't have the fairings. So yeah, don't add fairings to these, because they'll most likely, when you break them, they'll hit the top, which happened to me, but it didn't break them, thankfully, but it could have. Yeah, I'll have both blueprints in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something from it, maybe. Yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.